Well, hello again. Well, normally I gloss over, the purchasing of controllers, but I got a lot recently, so thought I'd start with this one. This is, well, it's a knockoff. It's not quite the same. Actually, hold on a second. I'll go get a real one. Okay, got the real deal here. See here, it's pretty much the same. They probably molded an actual controller to make their mold. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Let's see. They embossed the left and right. It's not the real one. It's printed on. Now, I probably would have spotted it immediately if the cord was wrapped around this part here, so I couldn't see the indentation here. Yeah. Anyway, it's a counterfeit. How does it compare to the real thing? Well, it's very cheap and feels very light and cheap. That's for sure. The colors are a bit off. I didn't really notice that. The D-pad's slightly different. It's a little thicker. The tabs on this one. Yeah, the cord's stiffer, shorter. Still works pretty good, but if you don't like counterfeits, then watch out for these. I guess a telltale would be the probably the darker colors that make up the plastic here. That's not all fading. Anyway, I should. Yeah, this counterfeit cost me $4. Bit regretful, $4 for a counterfeit. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, I was at a Valley Village. I found a Super Nintendo mouse for $6. Bit scratched up. I think it was scratched up in storage. I don't think it was scratched up from use, because overall it looks pretty nice. I think it was just in a drawer getting banged around. Probably take a magic eraser to that and smooth it out a little bit. There's not a lot you can use with the Super Nintendo mouse, but I just bought it for the novelty factor of it. I was at my local retro shop. They had a copy of Mario Paint for about $5, so probably get that eventually. I was actually watching, was it Ramstein Fan 234? He just had a pickup with Tin Star, one of the Super Scope games. It actually included mouse support as well. So I hate it when games, they only support one type of device. I have some 2600 games that need paddles, and Super Scope games that only use a Super Scope. Personally, I think every device should be supported. It just it'll play better with the intended device, but you should be able to play all games with the standard controllers, in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of these, all the controllers I found at Valley Village. Got some N64 controllers. Was it $5 a piece? Let's see, these two came with memory cards. They're not first party, but still, it's a nice bonus. Got a couple memory cards. Of course, I was talking to my cousin. He said that there's only like 2 games that actually use a memory card. One of them being Winback. Anyway, they're all good. Joysticks have a lot of good resistance in them. I guess this one's a little bad. It's got some electrical tape on there. But, you know, still, the memory card, I felt it was worth it. The shells are in good shape, not all scratched up. I actually saw an atomic purple one, but it was just scratched to shit. There wasn't one part of the atomic purple one I saw that wasn't scratched, even down to the buttons and the D-pad. Everything was scratched, so I passed on that one. Yeah, I found another. Well, I found a couple GameCube controllers. Same deal, $5. Yeah, $5 a piece. This one's a little dirty, but it's in good shape nonetheless. And so this Mad Catz Microcon. Hope was my nieces are still small, so you know they have tiny hands. I thought maybe I might be able to grip this a little better than some of these more standard, larger controllers. Yeah, the button sticks, but I'm going to strip it down, give it a cleaning. That shouldn't be a problem after I've done that. Probably some soda in there or something. Yeah, I've been on the lookout for, what was it, 49er Nation 1. Was it a buddy of his gave him, you know, they got in contact and they traded for a controller. It's funny, you know, the only decent ones I found were clear ones, and I'm just gonna, frankly, I'm gonna hold on to these. Hoping to get a clear Xbox someday, so came close a few times. So I'm gonna hold on to these ones. See that one's a bit worn out. That's what I find on most all Xbox controllers I find. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to buy two to make one, because the original Xbox controllers just get so much. They had so much use, I guess, and you know, the idea was I was gonna take two, transfer, you know, the right from one controller to the left of the other controller, make one nice controller. Yeah, I quite like the clear Xbox. Yeah, it's semi-rare. I see it come up every once in a while. It's disappointing. It came out one time in my hometown for, I think it was $40, but somebody got it before me. Anyway, like I said, you know, for me to get any Xbox controllers for people, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get two and make one good one out of them. There's always a left one, always a left. You know, despite first-person shooters, the left one is always just this one over here, same thing. It's like acid in the skin, just wore it off completely, or I don't know. This one's still fresh. This one's not. Yeah, I was looking at a Nintendo Zapper. Got this one on Craigslist for $5. Actually, it was fortuitous because the guy who sold me this, he said he had an NES for sale as well. But you know, I want to see what kind of price he's charging. He said he'd give me first dibs on it anyway. I want to get one in good condition for Dan, so I had a few come up, you know, even boxed ones, but they look terrible. So anyway, I was talking about the Zapper. The one I saw at Valley Village was the one with the orange handle, which doesn't bother me, but it was $8 at the Valley Village plus tax, and then it just didn't look that great either. There was the orange one I saw had, this part was off and had a lot of scratches on it. Just it didn't seem like it was worth $8, so I went with the $5. Finally play some Duck Hunt. And be nice to play some Duck Hunt again. Yeah, you got the Mario and Duck Hunt cart, and you don't have a zapper; it just goes unused. Yeah, good trigger action still too. Doesn't feel loose. Yeah, I pick up power supplies when I, can find them cheap enough. Here's a PS1 power supply for $3. That's a fair enough deal. And I got Xbox 360 power supply. Got this at a Valley Village, same as this too. Got this one for $8. Usually seeing around 15 to 20 on online, whether that's eBay or Craigslist. Usually want more for it than that. Yeah, I'm still interested in modern gaming, but I just don't feel like paying much for it. Thought it might be fun, try to revive a red-ringed Xbox 360 just for kicks. Yeah, I found a few in my price range. You buy a broken Xbox. I would never pay more than $20 for a red-ringed Xbox anymore, and you're just abusing yourself. Anyway, I got this, because a lot of times when I see them on Craigslist, the $20 Xbox, most of the time they don't include a power supply, and I can't even tinker with it without a power supply to test it out with. Oh, I got this. Well, it's just a box, but I got this for free from that recent work I got. They were moving, so I said, anything you would, like, please ask. And so I asked for this box here. Doesn't have its styrofoam, but it's in decent shape. So one little bend here, but free. It's free. So I've only actually owned loose GameCube, so I never got to see the box. Yeah, I bought another 2 of these television plug-and-plays. Got this one for $3. This one was $4, I think. Yeah, like I said, they're not bad. Bit of a sound issue to them, but thought maybe somebody would like one. That was it. This one here, I have to repair this one. It works, but the wire's a little loose. I have to probably redo the connection and the circuit board probably. They jiggle it and it gets all staticky. Yeah, I found this at Valley Village. It's it was $8. In pretty good shape too. Just only light scratches, not on the screen area. Here, I'll turn it on here as soon as I remember where the switch is. It's transparent. Can't see it. This will be tricky. Let's see. Start. This way. Sorry for that rough footage, it jiggled all over the place. Yeah, guess I wasn't that fond of the Game Boy Color. I mean, the screen is a lot sharper than the original Game Boy, but I guess the software library was just kind of lacking in a lot of ways. Yeah, it was a lot like a NES, NES Plus, I guess you would say. Same color output, different color palette. Little bit strange, the color palette. I've had a look at it too. And here we have Return of the Jedi. Well, you know, Super Return of the Jedi, I guess you'd call it. Another Craigslist, local, cost me $10. It's in decent shape. I guess the plastic's a little discolored, and it's on the back. Somebody etched their name in here with an X-Acto knife. If I'm really fussy, I bet I could, you know, pop off the back and put a different back onto it. Came with the manual. Let's see here. Yeah, much like Super Star Wars, and it's a hard game. It's just a difficult slog through this line of games here. Yeah, I decided to get Return of the Jedi, like focus on getting that first, because well, you know, because I see less Return of the Jedis. I see Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back comes up fairly often, but Return of the Jedi doesn't come up as often. So I decided to get the third game and then get the second game after that. And we have Tubin. as you can see, it's another one of those Tenjin carts. This cost another Valley Village purchase. This was $6. I'd say it's a great deal easier than the arcade game. Steering's a lot easier. There's a lot less enemies. It's more forgiving in terms of difficulty, I suppose. Let's see. One thing I was disappointed with this was there wasn't any two-player simultaneous action. It's only one at a time, which is kind of lame. Yeah, I looked it up. It said 2 players, and I thought, well, that's what I remember from the arcade game. It was a lot of fun with 2 players. You race and you sabotage each other. Yeah, I guess I'd still recommend this one if you can find one. I wouldn't pay too much for it though. Yeah, I started, trying to collect for trading purposes. Found this at Valley Village, another GoldenEye here for $6. And see, I got Cruising in the USA. Valley Village again, except only $4. Guess some sort of weird thing where a loose card on the shelf is $6 and you go find it in a baggie and it's $4. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say why the one in the bag is $2 cheaper. I guess there's some differing opinion in the sorting room or something. I don't know. Okay, I ended up buying 3 more Game Gears. Under the strategy that to expect them not to work and need capacitor replacement. Also make it worthwhile to order the capacitors, and because usually you get like a sort of pack of them, and I might as well get as many cheap Game Gears as I can, and then do like a whole lot of them, repair them, and I could use them maybe for trade or something. Anyway, I got this one, let's see. Whoops, I got it mixed up there. This is the one that I got with this lot. The guy was selling a Game Gear power supply and 10 games and for $10, which I was just going to go for just the games alone. And then he said he had this unit here, which does work, but no sound, and a very, very, very faint picture. But it works nonetheless, so I'm thinking a capacitor replacement. He wanted 10, I talked him down to 6, so 16 for everything together, including a power supply, which is it's in the wall socket right now. So now here we have Super 16-in-1, some sort of pirate cart. It's actually missing its screw, but it seems to hold together nonetheless. I'm finding a lot of Master System games, and I'll show you a demo of that and the one working unit I have there with for this game. Okay, I'll show you the one that actually does work pretty good. Yeah, you can see the games there. Mostly Master System stuff. Columns, Pengo, Woody Pop, Bank Panic, Baseball, Ghost House, Hang On, Machine Gun, My Hero. Let's see. Pit Pot. Oh man, going out of focus. Okay, Ghost House. That's a favorite of mine. I'm not sure what it's doing. I mean, as I mentioned on my Master System video, the resolution was different, and it doesn't seem like it's clipping it, so I'm thinking it's like resampling it down to fit on the screen. Dracula? Well, you know, Bram Stoker's Dracula, based on the movie. Well, like the, I guess a Genesis or Super Nintendo version. Actually got a manual of that one. Got a few manuals with the that $16 deal. Desert Strike? Yeah, kind of similar to the, I guess a Genesis version. Never been a big fan of Desert Strikes, but I know a lot of people like them. Got a manual of that one as well. Then we have Sonic 2. I'm guessing this is a Japanese copy since it has Japanese on here. Unless it's the Asian copy. I can't really tell a kanji apart. Yeah, it could be Asia. I don't know. I remember Asia having the Asian version of the Mega Drive version having kind of art like this. Choplifter 3, Rescue Survive. Yeah, it's another you know, helicopter thing. I think I remember playing the original of this. I always liked the rescuing aspect. It's simple, but you know, it breaks up what's usually just, you know, shooting things. Makes it a bit more interesting. X-Men. This is a pretty decent, you know, action platformer. Get to play as 4 X-Men, I think. Yeah, Cyclops, Nightcrawler. Let's see, Phoenix. No, what am I thinking? Psylocke, Storm, and Wolverine. I got a manual of that one as well. Manuals are in fair shape. See, they got a bit of wear off and crinkles and things, but they look good on the inside. Jurassic Park. Here's a surprise. It's actually nothing like the Genesis version. It's mostly a driving and shooting game. I guess a bit like Moon Patrol, but just not nearly as good. Yeah, the graphics are pretty good and the sound's decent, but it's not really my cup of tea, though. Yeah, whoops. Jurassic Park had a manual. Actually, there is some actual on-foot action here in the Game Gear one. I just haven't played it that long. I thought it was all just driving. Mortal Kombat. This isn't half bad. It's I mean, it's still portable. There's a lot of sacrifices to the gameplay. I guess it has one advantage over the Master System version, which is the start button on the Game Gear is used for block. So, although I have tried, was it through the emulator, and the sort of Street Fighter style pullback block isn't so bad when it's incorporated into Mortal Kombat. Anyway, I wouldn't mind getting. Well, I have this, but I wouldn't mind getting Mortal Kombat 2. And we have Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's I think it's, you know, it's scaled back a bit, I guess, for the portable system, but you know, it still fares well. It's still a good compared to the Genesis or Mega Drive versions. I'd recommend picking it up if you got a Game Gear. So that came with a That came with a manual too. Actually, this one's in the best shape, I would say. And the last one in this lot is Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, the Sonic the Hedgehog on Game Gears aren't half bad. They're a lot like the, obviously the Master System versions. Still very playable, but definitely scaled back in terms of number of sprites and the density of the levels visually. And I got 6 cases for all these games. That's not bad. Too bad there wasn't 10, but 6 ain't bad. Okay, I got this lot for $10. This is the on the strap here is the actual one that can be played with. And 3. Oh wait, 3? No, I'm mistaken. It actually only came with. Well, there's 3 games here. I'll show you in a second. Okay, alright, I got a Game Gear, a power supply, 3 games, and a manual for the Sega Game Gear, and 1 manual for the game, and a poster. I'll show you in a second. Here we have Poker Face Paul's Solitaire. Yeah, what can I say? It's a card game, solitaire. Plays as good as you expect it to. Let's see, and then we have Sonic 2 and Sonic and Tails. Guess that's 2 games. 1 game? I don't know. Came with a manual anyway. Yeah, I guess that's Sonic 2. It's some sort of composite of both the styles of artwork, I guess. Yeah, same deal, decent Sonic action, but 8-bit, so it's a few compromises here and there. And the instruction manual, 1 in English, 1 in French, as per Canadian law. Actually, this isn't much of a poster. It's just a poster for the AC adapter, which seems like overkill for just a power supply. But hours of endless play. Save money. Save your disposable batteries for when you're on the go. I suppose that's all correct. Anything on the back? Oh yeah, just the usual stuff. Magnifier, I got that. Car adapter, don't have that. Holster case. I need to get a battery pack to actually use that. I've seen that thing. That's kind of interesting. Deluxe carryall. Yeah, I got one of those. Now the 3rd and final Game Gear I found was $10 by itself at a Value Village. I actually found it looking through the I guess the toy section. Someone had picked it up from electronics and I guess put it back. Couldn't buy it, so I was fortunate enough to come across it. Just buried under some large action figures. So same deal. It's dark and quiet, so it's most likely just a capacitor replacement. I'll say one thing about all 3 that I got was they all had their battery lids here. It was nice. Well, decent shape. I guess they're all kind of scratchy here, but I think I could polish that out. And need to take them apart, clean them, that kind of thing. But I'll get to that, when I get some capacitors and soldering iron. Oh, and that, and I got another Streets of Rage 2 at the same Value Village at the same day. No, it wasn't the same day. What am I talking about? This is a different day. But $2 for Streets of Rage 2. It's another one of those in a bag, so you know it's cheaper than the ones that are sitting on the shelf. Go figure. I don't know why. But, anyway, I just thought that was kind of funny. I got this before, and then I picked up the lot of those other 2 Craigslist lots, and then so I have like 2 copies, but you know it'll go to trades and things like that. Okay, well we're coming to the end of the video. I could talk longer. I had some more things to show, but this thing is running like almost 40 minutes here, I think, so best just to stop here. Yeah, I got this Supersonic here in a charity shop. Got them for a good deal, 50 cents. Yeah, you go to Toys R Us, you normally find these for, I think it's like nearly $20 after taxes. So it's nice to get this guy here. Sort of skinny legs and big head. He does stand up, but you gotta position him just so. Anyway, I'll try to make another video pretty soon, and I'll see you later.